Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Robert Kelly, aka the Dude, aka the King of Zoom. Thanks for checking out the Calta and Kelly YouTube page. We hope you like what we're putting up there. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly and sign up over there, because every week we put a show, an extra show. Friday show, only Patreon. And we also have the JO party on Saturday night, only Patreon. That means you, all the fans, get to come into a Zoom and hang out with us and all the other ladybugs. And it's a blast. So we also let you watch all the shows live. YKWD live, all the Calta and Kelly's live, unedited, all go on the Patreon. And you also get the 10-minute extra YKWD every week goes on there, along with Live from the Shed, one-on-ones, Tech Talk with Bobby and Friends. There's so much content up there. And you know what? It's all for what? A price of a cup of coffee. $5 get you in the door. And you're going to love it. So make sure you go over there, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And here's another little thing I want you to do. If you like this content we're putting up, subscribe and like. That's it. Just hit the little button, subscribe, so you know when we got a new show out, and then like it so we know you like what we're doing. Okay? That's it. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Subscribe and like. Now, enjoy the show. I want to tell you about a amazing company that me and my wife found. We've been going to New Hampshire for the last 30 years, vacationing, and we love it up there. We've been renting, and we've been a guest, and we've always wanted to own, but we couldn't afford it. It was just out of our reach until we found Tiny Homes of Maine. This company is amazing. It's a husband and wife. It's a family-owned business, and they make the most amazing tiny homes on the market. They're built to withstand Maine winters, and they look amazing. They're fully customizable, and they have 3 different sizes. You should check them out. If you're thinking about, having a second home, or maybe downsizing, or, just having an office, go tiny and go to Tiny Homes of Maine. The company is amazing, and they help you every single step of the way, from finding the right one for you, from making it from the ground up, and to finding about the laws in your area and financing. You couldn't go with a more amazing company and a more amazing family than Tiny Homes of Maine.
Right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you. What happened? What's up, Max? Say hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Calta and Kelly.
Welcome to Calta and Kelly. I'm part of the Diamondbacks. I'm not joking. I'm part of the Diamondbacks.
Real quick.
What position? Yeah.
All the positions, even catcher too.
What?
Get that face closer to the microphone a little bit.
Get your face closer.
How is it possible you're getting cuter?
Yeah.
What are you taking? Cute pills?
What?
Are you taking cute pills? What do you got over there?
Nothing.
You're lucky your mom is so good looking.
What? Say my dad's good looking.
My dad is good looking, better than you.
Better than me?
Yeah.
He's got beautiful skin and beautiful lips.
Jeez, that's inappropriate.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
All right, go see your mother. She wants you for work. What's up, buddy? I'm here.
I tried to pick up for you right out of the gate.
I gotta literally. We just got finished reading a thing for comedy camp. Brendan Daly's here. Spooky, AK Spook.
Hello, Mike.
He's the writer, producer, director. He does documentary, and he's an amazing musician too. I mean, he's had many careers. And he's what's
how come you don't call me and be like, I'm writing, maybe you could help give me your input on this comedy camp movie?
Yeah. Talk to him. Talk to him.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not mad at him. He's not my number one best friend.
Yeah.
Sit right there.
Oh, me or Max?
Yeah, you.
Me.
Come here.
I'll sit right here. No, it's fine. I'll be right here.
Anywho,
It's also awful that you have great cheekbones too. You're a good musician and you're a good writer and you got good facial structure. Fuck you.
it's all working out. It's all working out.
All right, what are we working on? Comedy camp.
It's a television pilot that Bobby's been trying to do for a long time, I guess. So we're just organizing the pilot now, putting the outline together, getting ready to shoot it, hopefully by the end of the summer. Yeah. And yeah, it's going to be really good and it's going to be fun.
What can we discuss? Can we discuss who do we want in it? Like who we're going after?
Can we discuss who we're going after, Bob?
Well, not really, not yet. But we only have a couple people locked in, and there's a bunch of people that want to do it. But.
There's a lot of people that want to do it. Yeah, but yeah, right now we're only at we're at the organizational stage.
Okay.
So we'll be at the casting stage next. So it's kind of like that show Alone,
yeah,
but with comics.
And
nobody.
Go sit over.
And so it's not scripted. It's a reality kind of deal.
Correct. It's not scripted. It's a reality. It's like a comedy survival type show. Is that right? What'd you say?
Yeah. There's no craft services. There's no hotels. There's no
hotels for the show in New Jersey or anything like that.
For the record, I don't want to be on this bullshit show if there's no craft services.
This is not the show for you then. It's like taking a bunch of comics and plopping them out in the middle of the woods and seeing if they survive. And whoever walks out wins.
Can I be the unexpected foil? Like, you need somebody to come in and just fuck things up in the third episode.
Yeah, you could dress up as Sasquatch.
Yeah. My only hesitation to doing that is that somebody might stab me.
Well, I think the people that we're talking about doing that, I think there's a couple candidates that might do that. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to start a rival camp next door to you guys.
Well, what is this? Meatballs?
But I just
Meat.
I feel like I don't fit in the show. Like I can't be on the show. And the whole idea of having a famous best friend is that when he does famous shit, he could put you in it. But this is not for me. So I don't like this.
Well, I mean, I think there's a couple of people that are going to be in it that you'd be surprised they were, out in the woods on a mountain.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it might be the last we see of them. It is a survival show.
Yeah.
Oh, would it be great if me and Lewis are on the same episode and then one of us has to kill each other like Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Maybe,
that would be.
Maybe we could have a fight pit.
A fight pit?
100% in.
I'm not putting anybody in a fight with Mike. He'll choke them.
I don't know. Lewis is going to be
the only person Mike couldn't choke is Norton because he can't find his neck.
Lewis, I don't want him doing anything.
He's cutting in and out. Your internet stinks.
How's Tampa?
Because they're doing stuff in the studio, and I got a phone call.
Oh. Yeah. Spook's a great music. What's the name of your band again?
Spooky Daily Pride.
Yeah. Pull up that Spooky Daily Pride. He's an unbelievable musician, dude.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, and he's from Boston too. If you can't tell by his attitude, his hat. Huh? You still like him?
I shot a music video in Tampa for. I directed a music video for. Do you know JJ Gray and Mofro?
Yeah.
They're a Jacksonville band, and so I've shot. I think all of JJ's videos, and we actually shot a video in Tampa, which was fun.
That's all. Let me guess. It's Skippers.
No, it wasn't at Skippers, but I know Skippers. It was at a baseball field. We shot it at night.
Hey, you probably used the one the Rays play on because they don't do shit there.
No, they don't. Does anybody go to the games?
No, fuck no.
Is it like the kind of thing where they stop if somebody has to go pee? They'll stop the game and wait?
No, they don't. They just pee right there on the first baseline because nobody's there to watch. Are you going to show the video? I didn't know if it was coming. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
Is there a song in particular? I have.
Oh, the one in Tampa?
Your song.
Okay.
Your band.
Oh, my band. Jeez, I don't even know. You could play.
What do you play?
I played the piano and I was a singer. It was my project. And I wrote the tunes and stuff. But I haven't been on the road. I started making movies a long time ago and stopped touring and stuff like that. So I'm making movies now, not.
I have Karma Thunderbolt right here. If that one works.
Yeah, perfect. That'll work. My tattoo. This is old.
Oh, the ass got in that band.
This was in St. Louis, I think.
Long intro.
It's a very long intro. It's a live show.
All right, we get the point, Mush.
You get the point, yeah. That goes on
You
for
gotta
a
hear him
while.
sing. You gotta hear him sing.
Oh, I get
Yeah,
it.
Because you can hear him. You can hear him now, and then you hear him sing. You're like, get the hell out of here! Really? You know what I mean?
I'll skip forward a little.
Yeah, it's a long intro. It's like a Dave Matthews intro.
Stand by. Somebody's at the door. Hang on. I'm right back.
Up, hold that.
All right.
Now, funny if you just heard gunshots.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This middle of the day shit's it's best for me, but it's hard.
Okay.
Yeah, Mush.
And now the clouds have gathered up above me, and I can't see the sun, and I'm afraid of the color of thunderbolt. The color of thunderbolt. The color of thunderbolt. The color of thunderbolt.
Doesn't even sound like him, right?
I don't know who made this video, but it sounds like I haven't slept for weeks.
It's a bold move to not wear the shirt.
All right, Mush.
Yeah.
At what point do you take the shirt off? Do you come out without it, or do you take it off after a couple of songs?
I take it off about 3 seconds into the first song.
Yeah, I asked.
That was a long time ago when I had some beef.
I asked
So.
Phil Collins from Def Leppard that dude never wears a shirt. He goes, I'm about 2 songs in, shirt comes off. I said, yeah, well, if I was ripped like that, I wouldn't even own shirts.
Well, what about Bert? Not even a joke. He takes his shirt off.
I know Bert made it more acceptable. Like I'm almost at the point where I'll take my shirt off at the beach because of Bert. He's like when a handicapped person enters the Special Olympics and gets a medal, and you're like, we can do it. That's kind of how I feel with Bert when he takes his shirt off.
He's made it acceptable for men to walk around without their shirts on at like the grocery store.
Oh, chubby men, but not us. Look, if I start not wearing a shirt, then you can feel comfortable.
Yeah, so get on it, Bob.
And when I'm not wearing a shirt, you never come next to me. I'm not joking.
What happens when the sun comes out?
You better not joke about that.
What is it? When the sun's out, what?
Sun's out.
That's right.
All right, I'll put the star of the show back on.
Max,
Thank you.
All right.
yeah, buddy.
Comedy camp's coming soon.
Coming soon,
All right.
baby.
Let me see. I'll approve the script. Send it over.
You go that way. I'll get on in this for a sec. I got it in.
Sorry, don't worry about it.
Why are you wearing
Okay.
that?
I'll talk to you later on.
Is it Diamondbacks your team?
It's great for that. Yeah. Okay.
Max,
Call me when you guys are done. Max, see
can you
you.
hear me? Anybody?
Talk to you soon.
So,
Are the Diamondbacks
I
your
don't know
team?
why. What?
The Diamondbacks, are they your little league team?
Hey, Lou. Baseball.
It's been very good to me.
I lose the game once. I think the next game I'm having, I'm having the next game, and I'm gonna have practice before that. I don't want to be that far out.
Tell your dad you need steroids. It'll help make the game a lot better for you.
No.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
I'm not doing steroids.
Don't. It's terrible. I don't know why you would even bring that up.
You bring it up. No. Don't blame that on me. Or
Get up.
you know what would happen. You know what would happen. My dad.
I did not bring it up.
Yes, you did. My dad is not here now.
Oh, good. Let me tell you. Steroids and Dominican girls. Those are the two keys to baseball.
That's what the Hulk did, and he turned crazy. I'm not joking.
True. How old are you now?
What?
How old are you now?
7. I never turned 8 yet.
You're holding out? What are you going to skip this year because of the pandemic?
Yeah, the pandemics
When's
are
your,
getting crazy now.
when's your birthday?
June 2nd. No further questions, Robert.
Listen, I'm running the show here. I have things I need to know about. What were your thoughts yesterday on the Derek Govin sentence or verdict? Derek.
I don't know. I never watched that, so.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's go.
Do you think Fruit Loops are better than Frosted Flakes?
Give me a sec.
You like Fruit Loops or Frosted Flakes?
Fruit Loops, definitely.
Boom! I knew you'd say that.
Get out of here. Beat it. Come on. Let's go.
Dude, you can't.
Go.
Max, tell your dad what you learned. What's the key to baseball?
What?
Steroids.
Max, your mother's going to get.
I told him.
Nope. Bye. What's wrong with you?
I told him steroids and Dominican girls. That's what you need to be a good baseball player.
I mean, yeah, the second one, yes. The first one, no.
Oh, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing good. It was a long morning, but it was good. It's funny. He came here, called me a year ago. This guy, how he got in touch with me? Through another comic. And he's like, I got an idea. I want to pitch. Would you let me come to your house? And I was like, I go, where are you? He's like, I'm in Boston. I live in the North End. And there's something about him just living in the North End of Boston. I was like, yeah, just come over. You know what I mean? If you're from Boston and I just, for some reason, I trust you. And he drove over. He brought steak tips. He's like, I'll bring you steak tips because he knows that I'm, yeah.
How do you not love that guy?
So he drove over, had steak tips. I cooked them up. I don't even know this guy. And he talked to me about doing comedy camp. And we sat down and blah, blah, blah. A year later, we have a whole outline, a whole thing, and it's going to happen.
It's all
so it took, I mean, we would be on the phone for hours, like three to 4 times a week for the last year.
Wow.
We'd be on the phone going back and forth, ideas, what we're going to do, where we had to go through all this stuff. I mean, I'm talking hours. Like I would get off the podcast. What's that?
Can you give me the idea of like what do you guys like? How far do you plan? Like in my mind, you're just grabbing sleeping bags and going out there and filming it, but clearly there's way more to it.
Oh yeah, no, because we have to film everything. You know what I mean? So we had to come up with a whole. How are we going to shoot it? What cameras? How are we going to keep the cameras charged? How are we going to, the one we don't want it to be like a produced reality show where it's fake. Yeah. There's a couple of these shows. Alone is one of them where that's real. They put that guy or woman out in the middle of nowhere with a box of shit. Yeah. And they have to lug around their shit.
And they film themselves on that show. The guy holds the camera and puts it over here.
On Alone, those they go out there. They have 10 items. They get to choose 10 items on Alone. That's it. That's all you get. So you have to be very careful of what items you choose. Yeah. And then
What would you take?
get. What would I take?
Yeah.
I would take fishing line, hooks. I would take a massive thing of fishing line. I would take hooks. I would take a knife. I would take a depending on where I was, a fucking 30 below sleeping bag. I would take great boots and gloves and outerwear. And I would take I would probably take one of those axe shovels, and I would take a saw. I would probably take a silky saw with me.
How many items is that? I think that's too many items.
No, it's not. I still have more items I can take.
Oh.
But like, here's the thing: that you would have to take a ferro rod, with you,
Right.
to start a fire. So but those guys, I mean, they fuck up and take the wrong thing, and they're done. They're out. One guy lost his ferro rod, which is you start a fire with that, scrape it with your knife, and he lost that, and they have to quit because they can't light a fire. You can't light a fire, you die. So, but basically, we had to go over how are we going to shoot this. We're going to have badges like the Girl Scouts or the Boy Scouts that you win, and whoever wins the most badges at the end is going to get a custom made bushcraft comedy camp knife.
Wow.
Yeah, I just bought Max's first knife too. Look at his first bushcraft knife right here. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. It's beautiful, right? This is from Rich V. Rich V makes amazing bushcraft knives. This one's great. It has a little hook. This is Max's first knife. I'm going to give it to him probably when he's 10, though. He can't use it now. So yeah, we had to go. I mean, dude, it was a lot of work. I mean, hours, just me and him on the phone on Zoom, just coming up who, when, where, how, all the shit. And we got a production company kind of interested in it. So it's going to be,
important. The Who.
Well, the Who, here's the problem with the Who is most, like, Bert's show was anybody because first of all, it's Netflix and it's unlimited resources, right? And number two, Bert's famous, so that's fine because anybody wants to be near Bert. Anybody wants to be in the same fucking, atmosphere as that guy, right? Because he's, number two, number one, you can pay them a lot of money to be there. So we're gonna have to get people who want to do it. We have to come up with the money, which Spooky, that's what he does. He's a movie maker. He makes movies. So he's kind of hooked into people. So he says it's not a problem.
Could I come into this as an investor?
Yes. Yeah. And you could actually be in the first episode or at the beginning of the beginning of the pilot. You could be in as an investor.
Why can't I be in the whole thing?
Because there's no way you're going to make it up a mountain, and there's no way you're going to shit in the woods. There's no way you're shitting in the woods.
I'll go shit in the woods. I'll go shit in the woods right now to show you.
If you shit in the woods right now, I'll fucking guarantee you in the show.
I'm shitting in the woods. I'm going to video it today.
Shit, but in the jungle. You have to walk out. You have to walk into the jungle behind your house 20 feet.
I do it.
And shit. But you got to know how to shit. You got to dig a hole. You got to dig like a 12-inch hole, and you got to shit in the hole.
Now, am I bringing 10 items in a box, or do I get unlimited items, or how does this work?
You don't get unlimited items. The way we're going to do it is everybody's going to get a custom comedy camp backpack with the things you need to complete your tasks for the week in it. Like one of the tasks is going to be a solo overnight by yourself.
Easy.
You're going to have to go out 200 yards away from camp and build a shelter out of certain items. and be outside for the night
Easy.
by yourself.
Easy.
Easier said than done. You've never been in the woods by yourself.
You're so wrong. I hold the Wilderness Merit Badge from Boy Scouts. I was in Pennsylvania in the woods. They dropped me off. They took me in a car, dropped me off, and said, "See you tomorrow," with just what I had in my small bag and a sheet of plastic.
You're lying. You're lying.
Look at me. I swear over everything that's holy. I swear over my children.
Dude, there's no way you would draw. You have a badge. There's no way you have a badge.
I swear to God.
You swear to God what?
I swear to God, I'll swear over my 9th degree black belt in lying that I'm telling the truth. When I was a Boy Scout, Rambo was popular, so we all signed up for the Wilderness Merit Badge. And one of the things that we had to do was on the final night, they take you out in the car, they leave you there, and with just those things that that you wear on your neck, like to go to the beach where you put all your stuff inside it and then you close it up.
Yes.
They were like, put whatever you need in there, take your sleeping bag, and then they gave you a sheet of plastic, and that was all.
Wait, what does the badge look like?
Oh fuck!
Tell me,
dude. That was 30 years ago.
Was it triangular, square, or round?
No, it was round.
It's round.
Yes.
Okay. Was there a fire on it?
I don't remember because there's also a camping merit badge that has a fire on it. So I don't remember what the wilderness one looked like. Well, it was Wilderness Survival was the name of it.
Wilderness Survival Merit Badge.
Merit badge.
And what did you have to do?
You know those little things that they give you when you go to the beach? It looks like a container.
But how are you going to get up the mountain, dude?
Well, what are you going to Kilimanjaro? What mountain are you going to?
Well, I'm just saying it's going to be a pretty good hike. It's a 4-hour hike.
Are you not going?
I'm going.
So what the fuck? You think what are you, the fat Iron Man, and I can't go? Fuck out of here. Like all of a sudden.
You walk around in fucking basketball shorts and flip-flops 75% of the year.
You're talking about bringing possibly the laziest professionals ever. All they have to do is wake up at noon, get high, and tell jokes, and you think that they're in better shape than me.
I'm not saying that they're in better shape than you. I'm just saying that it's we have a certain amount of days to film. I can't do a 2-day hike up a mountain because we got to stop.
Now I'm going to be slowing down the fucking troops. Listen, the only one that I know that will do well in this is Ari Shaffir.
No, what are you talking? I'm right here. It's my show. I've actually done it.
You're going to walk up a mountain that's going to take 4 hours, and you think you're going to be like, all right, folks, let's do this. I'm all in a good mood.
Listen,
I've
done it. I've done it. I've done it.
I got merit badges. I've done it too.
You got a merit badge when you were a fucking little chubby Italian from Staten Island. Not when you were a fucking lazy Tampa fucking radio guy. Dude, I've walked in a mall with you. It takes fucking 3 hours.
I'm not in a hurry in the mall. I'm in a hurry to get up the mountain. We were on a production schedule now. Let's go. We got shit to do.
Dude, you don't even have hiking boots.
Do you have one of those backpacks? Do you have one of those backpacks that you attach a sleeping bag to and you go? I do. Did you tell me
I have 4 backpacks. 4 different. I say you don't have hiking boots.
What do you want to bet?
I don't want to bet anything. I'll bet you a quarter. I just don't think you have them.
3 pairs of hiking boots, including a brand new pair of Timberlands.
Dude, Timberlands aren't hiking boots. Timberlands are going to a nightclub. All right, a black nightclub.
Not only do I have hiking boots, but I have the indestructible pair of shoes the sneakers where you can step on a nail and they won't go through. Top that.
Yeah, dude, listen. Yeah, dude, first of all, those are as seen on TV shoes, and they don't go up a mountain with them.
As seen in my house.
Dude,
I have them here.
I'm talking fucking hiking boots. You don't own a pair of hiking boots.
I own a pair of hiking boots, the kind that you have to lace up the shins. Over. Your echo's killing
Dude,
me.
what are you talking? What do you have? Fucking German hiking boots? No, I don't. You don't go up to shin. Who goes up to shin?
That's how they go.
Yeah, yeah. In the fucking 1930s, they went up to shin.
Listen to me. I'm
I'm
ready.
listening.
I'm all terrain. I'm ready for water.
You are not all terrain. You're two terrain.
And
You're sand and pavement.
I'm not even gonna watch this show.
Listen, dude. What are you talking about? I'm just saying, dude.
Tell me of your comic friends who you
Yes.
think is going to be better equipped to be on this show than me. I have a
Norton?
room dedicated to materials for the show.
Yes, that you never use.
That's not why have them if you're not going to use them.
You've never used them. I've never seen. Show me. Produce to me right now one camping trip photo.
I mean, I don't know where do I get I don't know where to get that.
I don't know. Your phone where you took the photo?
I'm on my
Because-
phone.
Oh my God, dude. You don't have a camping trip photo because you've never been camping.
I have been camping. I have stayed. I'll tell you. I camped at. Look it up. Mush could look it up. Camp Spesmundi in the Adirondack Mountains.
Spes Monday!
Do you know Spesmundi?
Spes Monday? What do you say?
Camp Spesmundi.
First of all, Camp
It is in
Spes Monday.
PESMUNDI, Camp Spesmundi. It is in the Adirondack Mountains in upstate New York, and I expect an apology when you pull it up on the internet. Look, he's going there now. Do we lose him, Mush? Do we lose Mush?
I'm not. Oh, he left. I'm here. But yeah, Bobby left. Probably trying to look it up.
Mush, we're going to do our own show.
Hold on, he's back.
No, okay.
The camp, dude, you made me hang up on your Camp Spes. First of all, Camp Spes Monday. Okay, let me just tell you something about Camp Spes Monday. There's no such thing as Camp Spes Monday.
I will bet you my paycheck this week, which includes my #1 ratings bonus, that there is in fact a Camp Spes Monday in the Adirondacks in New York.
How do you spell it again?
SPESMUNDI.
SPES. Spes Monday. Okay, Spes Mundi.
Oh,
Yeah, child sex abuse survivor says Catholic Church hush money was from Camp Spes Monday. Okay, I believe you. I do believe you now.
Thank you.
That you were definitely a victim of Camp Spes Monday. Camp Spes Monday. You have no proof of being in the woods in the last 5 years.
I mean, I don't know what more I could do for you. I just gave you one of my earliest camping experiences.
Dude, you don't have you do not have the badge. There's no way you have the badge. And there's no photo of you with the badge.
Mother's I guarantee you my mother probably still has my merit badge sash.
Well, where's your mother? Call her.
Your mother.
Call her.
Call him on the phone.
See, you don't have. I'll
Want me to
call
wait
her.
on the
Let me
phone?
call her.
All right, you call her.
Yeah. No, I want you to get your mother on the phone. Yes, I want that.
All right. Let me go get another phone. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. There's no way that you have Camp Spes Monday. I mean, it doesn't exist. Camp Spes Monday. Doesn't even say, first of all, the fact that it's a camp means it's not. It's for everybody. Okay. Fat JC says his merit badge has tomato sauce stains. It definitely does. You know, his sash has pizza, mustard, tomato sauce stains. I bet it's covering up a bunch of his fucking badges. I guarantee he has a hot dog badge. He has a hot dog cooking badge. Spes Monday. I'm sure it's spelled that wrong. Spes. We've been hearing camp stories about Camp Spes Monday. What the fuck is Camp Spes Monday? There's no such thing as Camp Spes Monday. Is there?
I can't find it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no Spes Monday.
I have not called anybody.
Yes.
I'm calling my mother right now.
Yes.
Should have peed while I was up.
Yeah, that's good. Take you up a mountain. You can't even hold your pee for a
Ma.
podcast.
I'm doing my podcast right now. Okay? I'm going to ask you some questions. Answer to the best of your knowledge.
Okay, hang on. You're going to flip over.
You got it?
Mike?
Oh, that's awful. You got to take me off there.
Michael?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Okay, listen to me, okay?
Yes.
What was the name of the sleepaway camp I went to when I was a kid?
What was the name of what?
The sleepaway camp that I went away for 3 weeks at a time in the summer.
That's Monday?
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
Do you think that you may still have my merit badges from when I was a Boy Scout?
Wait, so you broke up. What about your merit? I have all your merit badges.
Oh, are they accessible?
Yeah, I think so. I have to take a peek at a couple of places, but I think...
Will you take a peek when you get home and see if you can find them for me?
I will definitely do that.
Also, do you remember I also went to another camp in Pennsylvania? Do you recall that as well? A Boy Scout camp?
I do. Is that the one where you slept in the lean-to?
No, that was Best Monday.
That was Best Monday. No, I don't remember. Pennsylvania?
Yeah, I would come home and then I would go away to that camp for another week. It was Boy Scout camp.
Yeah, kind of, but I really don't. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just do me a favor. Work on those merit badges, and I'll
Ask her. Can I ask her? Can I ask her a question?
Yeah, go
Hey,
ahead.
hi. Hey, what's going on? This is Bobby. Nice to talk to you. Hey, do you think that Mike right now could go up into the mountains and survive for 5 days?
Do I think Mike can do what for 5 days?
Mike, your son now, the one you know now, could go into the mountains and hike up a mountain and survive for 5 days.
If he wants to do it, he can do it.
Okay,
I may not have the stamina, but if he wants to do it, he'll get there.
Hey, okay, but you think he might not have the stamina?
I don't know for sure. I mean, hiking how many miles uphill?
I climbed the
4 hours. 4 hours.
I climbed the fucking Monkey Mountain in Japan. It took me an hour to get up there.
I'm sorry, I wasn't there with you.
No, I'm yelling at him. I'm yelling at him, not you.
Oh, but you did do the stairs when we went to Italy. Yeah, I guess you could do it.
Yeah, because there was pasta at the top of them.
He could do it. He could do it. I know he can. He can do whatever he wants. He's good.
Oh my God! I wish I had you as a mother.
Listen, his biggest fan died, but I'm close.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, and
Can't
see if
hear
you
you.
can find those merit badges. That would be great.
All right.
Yeah.
Honey,
And see, and what to ask her to ask her to wash the tomato and mustard sauce off your sash.
One of the ladybugs found a picture of Mike with his
Hi, Mama.
merit badges.
Okay, let's see that.
How fucking quick was that?
That guy has been molested, so much. If you have that many badges, you've just been getting fucking blown in a tent by an old guy.
You know what you do? Call your best
What?
friend. Call your other best friend. My brother.
Colin Quinn?
No, my brother.
Oh.
He'll tell you.
Okay, I will. I'm going to call him right now. Can't we get him on the podcast? Can't you send him the link?
Fuck, I don't know how to do all this shit.
I can send him the link. I'm going to send him the link right now. Text him. Tell him I'm forwarding him this link. Okay?
All right, hold on.
I'd rather just have him on, to be honest.
Yeah, all right, hold on. I gotta find. I'm on my wife's phone, so I hope to
Why?
God I see something here that says boyfriend number 2. All this to prove that I'm an athlete. Hey, can you get on the podcast real quick? Bobby is going to send you the link. Pop in. Do you have his email, Bobby?
I don't. Why don't I have it?
john.calta@gmail.com.
JOHN?
All right, yes. All right, keep on an eye out for it. Just pop in when you're ready. Bye. Well. I'm gonna go through my wife's phone real quick.
Yeah, you go through it. I'd love to. If you find something, you got to deal with it on the air, though.
I sent it.
You sent it to John?
Yes.
Listen, I'm
Dude,
telling you right now.
5 minutes before the show, my phone was charging on my wife's desk, and I go, "Who is that?" She goes, "I don't know. What's your code? Answer it." I go, "No, just put it down."
Was that Dan Cook had a great joke. He goes, if you ever find if your boyfriend's cheating on you or your husband's, just say, "Hey, can I use your phone?" And if he grabs it, throws it on the ground, lights it on fire, and he goes, "It's broken," then he's cheating on you.
I don't have anything to hide. I just don't like, people send me random naked girl pictures, and they're not like pictures of girls on the internet where I could just be like, those are models from the internet. They're just girls that he knows that are like spreading their snatches and stuff. And I'm like, my wife doesn't need to see that shit.
There he is. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I got to ask you a couple questions. Are those fishes behind? Are those Jesus fishes?
Oh, he's at the beach.
They're right. They're just beachy fish.
Those look like Jesus fishes.
I know. I told my wife the same thing. The people before us had all these religious quotes on those things. She had to pull it down immediately. And I said, "Oh, you just replaced it with more religious stuff." But
I got to ask you, Johnny, how you doing, first of all?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing?
Okay. I'm doing fantastic. I'm shooting this comedy camp thing this summer, and Mike wants to be part of it, but I just don't think he has it's going to take long enough to get me up. I'm going to spend the next 2 months getting into shape to go up a mountain so that I'm not lagging.
That I could also get into shape for the mountain. Like right away, why wouldn't you assume if you're going to get in shape for the mountain, I can get in shape for the mountain?
All right. Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
He just called me from Amanda's phone, and I was like, "Oh shit, I better take this." I wonder if he just fucking had a heart attack or something. Why is she calling me? Why is she calling me? So what type of exercise program are we talking about? How much shape do we have to take?
See how different we are? If his wife called me, I'd be like, she probably wants to have an affair.
Yeah, you're totally fucking different. You're absolutely, it's uncanny. You're very practical. Listen, Johnny, he says that he was a Boy Scout, slept in the woods by himself, was like a mountaineer, like a Jeremiah Johnson as a boy. He went to Camp Spooge Monday. He went to
Spess Monday, which we also had to go pick him up from because he was afraid to be home, away from home.
That was my first year. I was young. I was in 7th grade first time I went.
I think we ended up keeping him there, but it was cool that we drove 6 hours, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm good now." No.
He didn't want to stay the night, so he had to go pick up little chubby Mike.
Can I tell you why?
Yes, please.
I'm 12 years old. Okay? 13 years old. No, whatever you are in 7th grade. 12 years old. And they were in the mess hall watching movies at night before we go to sleep in the woods. Literally in the woods. And the movie that they show us is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm 12 years old and I'm going to go sleep in the fucking woods, and they show me a movie about a chainsaw guy, right? In the middle of the movie, one of the counselors runs out the door and cuts the door down with a chainsaw as the fucking movie's playing. He scared the shit out of me. I was 12.
Yeah, I was 12. I was drinking with a 30-year-old named Dickie, and we were by the tracks, fucking plastered out of our minds, and almost got hit by a train, and then got chased by 4 black kids that were about to beat the shit out of us. So go fuck yourself with your scary shit, okay? At 13, I went to juvie hall for the first time, slept in metal bunk beds 5 feet away from the highway in Boston, and a kid stabbed another kid in the eye with a pencil in the middle of the night. So I don't know what fucking horse shit you had to go get taken out of because you were watching a movie and some Jewish guy came in with a fake chainsaw, and then scared the shit out. Oh, did you drop your popcorn and soda, Mike?
There was no popcorn. And these assholes actually built a door that day so that they can cut it down with a real chainsaw during the movie.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I saw a kid get 15 basketballs thrown at his face in in the Cranberry Bog juvenile hall. In the middle of a cranberry bog, there was one road in. You couldn't leave. The staff would hit you in the leg with a baseball bat if you talked at night. Right in the side of the leg, they'd hit you right with a Charlie horse. I don't know what you're talking about, fear or some stupid movie. Okay.
Let me tell you that they did come up, and I ended up staying, and then I went back 2 years in a row after that. So it's 9 weeks in the Adirondack Mountains. Okay.
When I was 14, I slept on a bench for 3 weeks because I was homeless because there was a warrant out for my arrest. And if I got caught, I'd go back to juvie jail. So I slept on park benches. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
What I'm saying is that
yes.
I started preparing for this show as a youngster. I also went to 3 years in a row of week-long camp in Pennsylvania. And I don't know what you're laughing at. And just a couple years ago, I climbed Monkey Mountain.
There's no such thing as Monkey Mountain. What's Monkey Mountain?
Okay, I wouldn't say climbed it, right?
I got to the top.
2 hours after the rest of us.
That's not true. That's not true.
Like in fairness, nobody was geared up for that. That was your wife's thing, and I think I needed massages for 6 months after that because that was in Japan. That was not fun.
Yeah,
it was fun. It was fun.
Well, it was fun when we got there, but like halfway through this 4-mile trek up there, it was like, no, but there's monkeys and they just run free, and that's what was getting us up this steep hill. Some of us 2 hours before the rest of us, but. Yeah, but I would say climbed it. Walked very slowly.
Yeah, he's like a nonchalant elephant. He walked up the mountain.
I wasn't in a hurry.
Let me ask you a question, John. Now, okay, so I'll give him. He's got a badge. He's got a sash with a bunch of patches. Like Fat JC said, it probably has tomato sauce on it and ketchup and chocolate. When your mother digs it out of a fucking, it's probably eaten by raccoons because it was just smelling on the food that fell on it. But listen, he did all that stuff. He went to Camp Mundi. Okay, but do you think that if he comes on the show that he's going to be able to go to the woods, hike up into a mountain in the middle of nowhere, no bathrooms, no phones, no Twitter, no Instagram, no podcast, no radio, no nothing. He's going to have to shit out in the woods somewhere, bury his shit, cook his own food, make a shelter, all the shit. You think he could survive 5 days?
I mean, just think back to November. We were kind of in the woods with him, right? And
yeah,
he could contribute to our fire.
No, he didn't even know how to make a fucking s'mores. He just ate them.
Here's his gift, though. Here's his gift. He'll go under a fucking rock and sleep the entire week and survive. He'll hibernate and make it through.
Yeah, well, good. That's great if I want to stick him in a cave for the week and be like, who can survive like a bear? But here's the thing. I guarantee we hike up a mountain the next morning, he'll have a fucking Starbucks in his hand from somewhere.
I said to Bobby, I go, fuck your show. I'm going to start a camp next to you. And he goes, what is this, meatballs? Listen. So, yeah. I think you're underestimating my ability as an outdoorsman and as a survivalist. And that's fine. I like to be underestimated.
You're not a survivalist. You just said yesterday how fucked up you were because you didn't have AC for an hour. You had, oh my God, I had to use a fan. We're going to be in the middle of the summer up a mountain with fucking black flies, rattlesnakes, coyotes, bears, the fucking Ramapo Indians, and you can't even make it a night without AC.
Listen to me. I am used to a life of luxury. My brain was in the luxury mode, and I also had to wake up in 6 hours to do a radio show. If I'm in wilderness mode and I'm in survival mode, you'll know it. In fact, for the next week, I'm going to shit in a can just to get used to doing it.
Dude, let me tell you something. If you go on the look at all you have to do, he has all this camping equipment. He's telling me all this equipment he buys, and I know why he buys it because it's just like the way I buy stupid shit. I have 900 pipes. I got fucking knives up the asshole because we're lonely and we just need a something to look forward to, something in the mail coming. He's got tents. He's got all the camping. But it's in the box. It's
Bobby,
it's got tape on the box.
You know that that's not true because I don't even open half the boxes I get, so I'm not really looking forward to them coming. Okay,
Mr. John, tell me the last time you went camping out in the woods.
Probably the last time he went to that camp.
Camp Sabundi.
Yeah, I mean he wasn't the Boy Scouts for 100 years, but they'd light some fires. They'd go at the camp 20 minutes away.
Yeah,
there was
Yeah, they'd light some fires near a picnic table, suck each other off in a tent, and then get a badge, get a jizz badge. They get. I know it. I know what we've learned what the Boy Scouts were all about. By the way,
Yeah.
So I just don't think he's got what it takes, and he keeps saying. I go, do you have hiking boots? He goes, I have the shoes.
Fuck, do you know out of your comic friends that has what it takes? Who the
Joe List, Sarah. Mark Norman, Ari.
Oh, you're not gonna get Mark Norman. He's too popular. Second of all,
Mark Norman would do anything. He takes a bus to Philly to do a fucking guest spot. He would do this.
You're telling me?
Yep.
Forget the fucking Mark Norman because he sits there and just crunches every time he's sitting down. I'm talking about. What are you gonna put Joe Mackey on that show?
Joe Mackey's a great guy.
He'll never make it up the mountain.
What? You say what?
He'll never make it up the mountain.
He'll never make it up the mountain.
You think Rich Voss is going to fucking run up that mountain?
Rich Voss would definitely. He has all the gear. I mean, granted, it says Marlboro on his tent, in his sleeping bag. He has Marlboro Miles fucking camping gear, but you know,
I have all the gear.
You have the gear, but you've never used it.
Oh God!
As an adult, show me one time. John, you're right here. You're his brother. You live down the road from him. You used to live next door to him. That's why he got you to move this. You live next door, and then he fucking got more money, and he fucking moved away from you, and now you live by some asshole. What a fucking dick he is. God damn it!
Listen,
right?
How about this?
It was like, hey, the kids could play. The cousins could be near each other, and then our kids were like,
"Yeah,
where are they going?" We used to
I know.
our bikes.
Yeah, I know. Fucking asshole. That's why I'm gonna move down. Dude, move right here, and I'll move there, and then he'll move to fucking Jacksonville.
No, I'm gonna go live in the woods when you get here.
Listen, have you ever seen him, heard of him in the last 10 years go camping?
No.
Yeah,
The closest thing was the closest thing was when we were in Tennessee. We'd occasionally go out by that fire, and I think he fell asleep a couple of times while we were talking.
Yeah, of course he falls asleep everywhere.
Sometimes the heat from the fire makes me fall asleep.
I've never met anybody who could sleep sitting up as much as this guy. Mm-hmm. And this comedy camp thing is you got to go and you have to do things. You have to make a fire. You have to make a shelter. You have to hang a bear bag. You have to make a chair. You have to find water. You have to filter it. You have to find certain plants, edible mushrooms. You got to do certain things. And I
hope you just go to set this up and they eat edible plants and it turns out they're wrong and you poison all your comedy friends and they all fucking die on your show. That's what I hope. I hope Sarah and Joe. I hope you're called the fucking the what was that guy that made them all drink the poison? You're the Jim Jones of comedy, is what you are.
Oh, listen. First of all, I'm just saying that might be part of it, but the thing. I mean, you might be helpful to find truffles.
Truffle.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're not. Okay, here's the thing. Is if we do this and you go into it and then halfway up, you got to call your mom and your brother to come pick you up like Cansamundi. I can't afford that. I can't afford because Mike Calta's like, yeah, buddy, listen, I can't shit outside anymore.
Joe Mack came to my tent with a chainsaw in the middle of the night. Come get me. That would freak me out though.
I'm not gonna get sick of shit in the woods. It's not. I don't know. I'm gonna do it one time and be like, I can't do it anymore. You think this is the first time I shit in the woods? You think I can ever wipe my ass with a leaf?
Dude, I don't think you've wiped your ass with a leaf.
I have.
No,
And you know,
not one
first of
leaf.
all,
One
not
leaf.
one leaf exactly. Yeah, unless it was a fucking banana leaf. Would you get a palm tree leaf? There's no way it was from an oak tree.
Do you remember me setting up a tent in our fucking ghetto project apartment inside?
Like one of those little dome tents, maybe?
What? When I was in the Boy Scouts, we had a tent. We had to take it home and we had to set it up and let it air out to dry out before we put it away so it didn't have mildew. And we lived in an apartment, so I used to have to set it up in the fucking living room.
Maybe I don't remember that.
Well, seems like I retained all my skills and my memory.
Listen, here's the deal. I think at one point you were a proud member of the Boy Scouts and Camp Scamundo, but I believe at this point of the game you've been too fluffed to go out in the woods and sleep in a tent and shit and eat and for 5 days. I think.
Let me ask you: you think a Green Beret? He comes out of the army. He enters into the workforce. He becomes a millionaire. He lives his life for 20, 30 years as a millionaire, and then they ask him to go back in the woods, and he's like, "Oh, I can't remember how to do it. I never did it. I haven't done it in a long time." Or does he just go back and pick it up this?
Are you comparing a fucking Boy Scout to a Green Beret? Are you comparing a little chubby Staten Island kid who went to Camp Scamundo for a month to a Green Beret?
It's the same regiment. It's not as
It
hard.
is not the same regiment. They go to Paris Island. You went to fucking the Catskills. What are you talking about?
Adirondacks.
Dude, whatever. You fucking. I guaranteed you guys went to ice cream 4 times a week.
So you and Rambo are the same.
Has to come into this.
So yeah, exactly. You and Rambo are the same. So if you're in a Canadian town and the cop tells you to beat it, you're gonna be like, no.
Just take the whole town over.
Yeah.
Dude, you're too soft. You're too soft now. You might have had it back in the day if you kept it up.
I have an idea. Before your stupid fucking show, why don't the two of us just go try this out?
Just try it in the preserve in your backyard.
Yeah, let's just go try it.
You'll be in the
I will.
turtle house
How
and
about this? How about we both sleep? Okay, wait, stop. We both sleep in our backyards for a week.
Well, there's a big difference. You have a
What?
You have a fenced-in backyard.
Yeah, and you live in a fucking jungle.
And I live in the fucking jungle. I have active bobcats, coyotes, and alligators. You live in a fucking fenced-in backyard where the temperature's cool.
Well, where do you think we're going? A fucking KOA? When we go up to the mountain, it's going to be the same thing as your backyard. So if you can survive in your backyard with all that shit, then you can survive in the fucking woods.
Just take your survival knife, Rambo.
Yeah, get your Coleman tent and go in the backyard with all the zippy zip whop whop yip yip rip rip zabadow and fucking spend a couple nights, shit out there, bring food out there. You don't get to come home, and if you do that, I will give you a fucking Calta survival badge. We'll make a badge.
No, I don't like this. I don't like that I'm being underestimated.
Can I just stop you for 1 second? Your mother, John, your mother, she's doing a big disservice by just backing him on anything. There's no reality whatsoever. She's like, if he can do whatever he wants. I don't know if they don't get along or they don't like each other. She was almost afraid of him. He was like, I can do it, right? And she was like, whatever he wants to do, he can do. I don't know if he's paying her bills. I don't know what's happening, but she seems scared of him, by the way.
All of the above. Now, let me ask you a question. Did you ask her the question and she did not answer, and that everything I said, she was telling the truth? I was telling the truth.
Everything. Look, I am fully impressed that as a boy, as a smaller man, as a boy, you were a Boy Scout. You did do the survival badge. You did go to Scamundo, and you were molested. And I agree with all that. I do agree with all that. But you have to admit the fact that you're comparing a fucking guy who sits for 4 hours a day in a chair and talks
5.
to a fucking Green Beret is
Who breathes through a
nuts.
straw while he's underwater for 2 hours.
Oh, I could do
Yeah.
that. I've done that.
Yeah. That's the elephant in you.
Mhm.
But dude, I don't think you can. Look, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I feel like we're going to get there. You're going to be exhausted. We're going to get up halfway up the mountain. But I'm good. I'm good.
I love it. You think you're not going to be exhausted?
Buddy, by the time this goes down, I will be fucking in tip top shape.
Okay, I'll take
And you
that.
don't even own fucking hiking boots.
John, tell my own boots. Tell my own hiking
How
boots.
would I know if you own boots? Maybe you probably own boots. I don't know.
Right.
Hiking boots? He doesn't even know the difference. He said, I have Timberlands. That's to go to fucking an AA dance on Saturday night at a church basement. Timberlands. What the fuck is Timberlands?
Also have Timberlands is what I said. I
You
have.
know what kind of hiking boots?
I have. I don't know the name of them. I'm trying to remember, but I know they're the ones you lace up across and up the shin.
Oh,
Like-
they have laces. The ones with the laces.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I
Wait a minute. I want to get this straight because I didn't know they made hiking boots that you lace up. They have the new ones with the laces.
I have a lot of Carhartt boots that I wear.
There's no Carhartt. There's no Carhartt is not a hiking shoe.
Carhartt, not Carhide.
Carhartt. It's a workman's boot.
Yeah.
And workman's clothes. Yeah, hiking is
But
not
they
a
also make a camping boot. They also make a hiking boot.
a camping boot. They're camping boots now. Do they lace up too? I gotta type in. Let me Google. I have to Google camping boot.
This is the worst show I've ever been on. I hate it. I hate you. I hate my brother.
Why? Oh my god! You.
First of all, the only person I like today is my mother, which is something I've never said before in my life.
Listen, dude. I love you. I
No.
love you.
No,
And what? Don't do what?
You're not even allowed to love me.
I mean, listen, you have a lot of talents. You do great stuff, but like, you're not a camper. You
I'm a
haven't done
fucking
that.
camper.
Not
I'm
a
a
camper.
fucking camper. I'm going camping this
Not.
weekend.
You're not a camper, and you're not going to go camping this weekend.
Just me and my dog.
I guarantee you're not. First of all, you can't even control your dog. You took your dog to the woods, it would just run off. If I squirrel, and be like Mabel.
My dog has been in this room the entire time. In this room the entire time, you didn't even know she was here.
Yeah, and as soon as somebody comes to the door, she's gonna flip out and run down the street. What is that? That's not a hiking boot. What is it?
Those are my Carhartt hiking boots.
Dude, first of all, that is not your hiking boot. You don't have those. Somebody just Googled that for you.
No, oh my God. What can I do to make you love me?
Go.
Whoa.
You can't even do a podcast, you fucking lazy thumbed asshole. With like he's gone. Oh shit. Johnny. He can't. There's no way he's gonna be able to for 5 days with nothing.
You'll be burying him there.
I mean, he's not gonna die, but he would definitely be like, dude, I gotta go. I guarantee he would fucking pay a helicopter to come pick him up.
No, we pay a helicopter to bring him to Starbucks day one. He'd Uber Eats. He'd Uber Eats with the with Starbucks, and then he'd pay that other guy to take him back on the way out the next.
That's exactly it. He would pay a bunch of Gunga Dins to bring certain things up. And it might be worth having him on the show because you'd look over and he'd have Starbucks, probably a seafood fucking tower from Eddie V's. We'd walk over, where'd you get seafood? I don't know. I had it delivered. He'd have Uber Eats in the mountains.
Listen, I'm a man who gets things. I don't know why you.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you want to eat my shrimp if I had shrimp delivered to me.
You're out of your mind. That's the whole point. We have to eat, like we have to get stuff up there and eat it.
You know, The one and only time my father ever came on a Boy Scout camping trip with me.
Yeah.
All the fathers were teaching kids how to do like camping stuff, and my father and his fat friend Gene were there. It was like Big Pussy and Vito going on a camping trip, and my father taught the kids how to make an ashtray by taking a Dixie cup and then covering it with aluminum foil. Meanwhile, you weren't allowed to smoke in your tent. Plus, we were only about 12, so probably not the best thing. And then my father had to take a shit, so he just drove home.
Which is exactly what you're gonna do.
No, I shit in holes.
Buddy, you haven't shit outside since you were a kid.
I just shit in my pants now while we're doing this show, just to show you guys how dedicated I am.
All right. Well, listen, man. If you think you got what it takes,
You think
That explains why the dog's quiet.
Yeah.
Your dog's eating the shit.
You think Colin Quinn's gonna do this? No.
No, he just had a heart attack. Most of my friends have strokes, heart attacks, or fucking fake teeth.
Oh,
yes, I'm not going to bring my other friends.
You want to have yours on film?
Buddy, I'm not going to have a heart attack. I'm going to be in shape by the time it happens. So why don't we say this? By the time we cast it, right? Why don't we both see where we're at in shape-wise? You can't do it right.
I'm ready to go right now.
You couldn't fucking go right now.
Let me ask you both a question. My brother has known me for 47 of my 49 years, and you've known me for the past 15 years or so.
Yes.
Has there ever been anything that I wanted to do that I couldn't do?
Yeah. Lose weight.
I said that I wanted to do. Jerks.
I'm just saying, we're both chubbies. There's a lot of things we want to do that we haven't been able to do.
Is there an activity? Does anything ever hinder? Have I been hindered? I play sports when I want to. I do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it.
And yeah, you do. You play sports when you want to, but it's a different pace sport.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to play for the Jets, but I'll fucking go out and play tackle football in my 40s.
Yeah, exactly.
Football we played at Thanksgiving was geriatric football. Nobody was getting tackled. I think we all pulled something.
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, I mean, you would literally say, "Okay, you guys go run. I'll throw it every play."
We won.
Both of you were like, "You run, I throw." That was the deal with both of you.
Well, like
you had everybody else running while you guys were hut. 2 steps back and then threw the ball down the field and then went, yeah. That was football.
We won.
Huh? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You think we knew it would end in surgery if we did anything else?
Maybe we change this up. Maybe it just becomes fat guys camping.
Maybe
we all just me, you, John, we get Austin,
John
Mush.
John's not allowed to be in our club.
And now John is fucking. Look at you. Look at his fucking shoulders. You can hang a suit on.
John's like,
look at those.
And a fat guys. He used to be fat. Now he traded in.
Hey John, are you going to the gym now?
No, I rode a bike for 7 miles last week.
You biked for 7 miles? That's great. That's awesome. Are you doing any weight training or nothing?
Not really. I'm still very lazy.
Excuse me. Can I jump in here and not take anything away from my brother? I did not lose 150 pounds. Rode a bike for 12 miles 2 weeks ago. Thank you very much. A bike, not even a stationary bike.
You rode a bicycle for 12 miles.
Yes.
Would the pizza delivery guy wouldn't deliver?
Yeah, why? What? Where did you just went on a bike ride?
Yeah, I went through Lettuce Lake Park with my daughter.
Dude, this is how lazy you are. You have you have a car, you have a Humvee, you have a Spritzer, you have another car, and then to get around your neighborhood, which most people, when they move to these neighborhoods, are like, oh, it's nice, we can walk our neighborhood. We, like me and Don and Max, will walk the neighborhood, walk around the block. You got a $7,000 golf cart so you don't have to walk.
See, the way you put it is negative. I don't have to walk anywhere in this neighborhood. I didn't buy the golf cart so that it could stop me from walking. I bought the golf cart because my kids like to drive around the neighborhood, drive on the golf course. We live in a golf cart community. Okay.
Yeah, that's called lazy rich people community. There's no such thing as a golf cart community. That's rich,
I live in a
lazy
fucking
people.
golf course.
No, dude,
Every one of my
you don't.
neighbors has a golf cart.
You live on a golf course. You can literally walk out to the 9th hole. You've never done it.
Yeah, I don't like to play golf. I'll
Listen.
shit in the woods.
You go out. Let me tell you something. You walk 30 feet out into your jungle in the backyard and take a hot shit and bury it in the hole and walk back out and leave no trace, right? You put the paper toilet in the ground and bury it, and then the baby wipes in the plastic bag and come back out, you're in.
Yeah, listen, I have no problem shitting in the backyard. Taking it home.
But you got to go 20 feet into the jungle.
How about this? I have a service that comes and cleans up my dog shit and my tortoise shit. So I could actually just shit in the backyard and they'll pick that up. They won't even know the difference.
No, that's like an alcoholic. No, I mean, no. Well,
You have a service that picks up your dog shit?
Yes, I have to go. You guys can discuss. Goodbye, everybody.
That means
where you going?
I have to go pick up my kids from
We
school.
have to get Joey too.
I love you. Can I just ask you something real quick?
What?
Can I talk to her for 1 second, please?
Wife?
Yes, your wife.
Here.
Do you, Amanda? Beautiful Amanda. Hi, how are you? Real quick, I know you got to go. Do you think Mike could hike up a mountain, stay in the woods, no phones, no electricity, no Starbucks, no nothing, have to shit outside for a week?
Yes.
What? No, Amanda, I know that hostage face.
hostage face.
I know the hostage face. I want, listen,
Be honest. I'm not going to say anything.
Thank you very much, Amanda.
Excuse me. Look at the camera. Monkey Mountain.
You didn't have to stay there. We were only there for like an hour.
I walked on Monkey Mountain.
Did he hike that mountain or did he get up there 2 hours after the rest of us?
He was a little bit behind us.
He was in a different province of Japan.
But they had like snacks up there when you got to the top.
Yeah, there's no snacks. There's no snacks up fucking the mountain.
Yeah. I don't know.
I told Mike he's challenges. He has to go shit in your backyard in the jungle this
He
week.
would do that. Because they just walk out the door.
All right. Well,
I pee
all
out
right.
there all the time.
It's true. He pees
Right.
outside, even when he doesn't have to.
I pee outside all the time. It's my favorite part about having a house. You used to pee outside. I killed a tree. I killed the dog tree in the backyard by pissing on it so much. It's a beautiful dog tree. It's dead. It's a stump. But now it's perfect because it's like almost like a little urinal. It's like a stump with a hole, and you just piss in the stump hole.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. All right. Well, Mike, everybody seems to believe you. Lou, of course, believes you. You know, but she blindly, like your mom, believes you. But I believe your wife, and I believe your brother.
Maybe because you called her old pussy yesterday, she takes my side and everything. Not you.
Oh.
Lou.
Oh.
I didn't call her old pussy yesterday.
You did call her old pussy.
I love that your wife went. Why would I ever do that to you?
I didn't think you would. I was so shocked.
She's like, you told him my nickname.
Aw.
All right, go pick up the kids. We're over time anyways.
Hey,
I
do you
gotta go too.
Do you want to drive to pick up the kids or you just want to walk over or hike over there? Yeah, I'll put my Carhartts on. We'll walk over there, and then I'll carry both the kids back on my shoulders.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right, hey, we're going to walk over there.
Oh yeah, do yeah, please walk over. Make sure you hydrate. Very important.
Oh,
all right, we'll see. I'll talk to you later.
hold on. I want to show you something else.
No.
Real quick. Whoa.
What do you?
She just ruined it.
Sorry.
What was it?
I was going to show you my nutsack.
Hey, when you hike, do you have to tape down Derek your skin tag, or does do you?
No, It's long enough now where it helps push. It helps push.
Oh,
my
it
arm.
helps you. It's like a propeller.
Yeah.
It helps you. And it's something, and it's also something you could, if you run out of food at the top of the mountain, you can cut it off and fry it.
If I walk too fast, it makes like a whistle noise. So I gotta go at a medium pace.
All right.
Need a parachute.
Oh my God. You can use it as a pillow.
All right. Well,
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you later, Eagle Scout.
all right. So long, dickheads.
All right, bye.
He
Johnny,
wasn't
thanks for
Eagle
coming.
Scout. You know that, right?
He was not. No, of course not. I know he
Oh,
wasn't
I
an
didn't
Eagle
know if he-
Scout.
I don't know if he tried to bamboozle you.
No, he said that he was a Boy Scout and he had a survival. He spent the night out in the woods by himself, which you're not by yourself. There's a guy right down the road waiting to suck your cock in a tent when you come back the next day.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on and clearing this up.
Yeah,
The
for sure.
the great John Calta. I got to go back in the house right now, and we'll see you guys on the. Look at this. Look at this. This is like a good show right here, though, right?
Yeah, it is.
Huh? I like this right here.
The
The Bobby and the Calta and Kelly. It still works. We don't have to lose anything. We keep the fucking logo, right? This is nice. I like it. You just got to work on your lighting and get rid of those weird Jesus fish behind your
I
head.
know. Wait, I got a light. Come on, man.
You don't have a light.
I got one of these laptop lights.
Where?
No good. Like it's on the back of my thing for Zoom calls and stuff. No.
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
right.
You get no. You
what?
sound. You got to get a microphone.
I got-
You gotta get the new Shure USB microphone,
Yeah.
and then get a light. You got to get a light.
All right, look, we send him to his backyard for a week, and I'll fill
Yes. Yeah, perfect. Send him in the backyard, and then you'll fill in. Yeah,
in. Love it.
that's perfect. Well, I'll have you on the show. You could do the show.
I'm in.
All right, buddy.
All right,
All right. Tomorrow we got. We'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. We gotta figure it out. I gotta run. I was supposed to be somewhere at fucking 12. At 2:15, and then what else? Oh, make sure you subscribe. I'm a little tired. I've been up all night and all morning. I'm sorry. Subscribe, like, and comment. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly if you want to be part of the live thing, and if you want to be one of the ladybugs in there. And I want to thank all the ladybugs that were in there today in the live chat, even though you were against me. As always, all the women except for Sarah were against me, and for Mike. Well, I take that back. She believes him. Sarah believes him. Yeah, all the women love Mike, and they always turn against me, but that's okay. That's all right. I think I have a couple guys that were on my side, which I'm fucking good. Lou, go get him, Calta. Fuck you. No, I'm kidding, Lou. Of course I'm kidding. I'm gonna get a fucking DM later. I was a fucking John Stanley, what's up? I want to say thanks to everybody in the chat. Really, Colin Quinn had a second heart attack? No, you have a second heart attack. Jesus Christ, I was joking. We had Jessica in here today too. Welcome, Jess. Welcome to all the new people. There we go. I'm done. I'm tired. We'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? That's it.